welcome back. Spurs have beaten Brighton 3-1 at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. We're through to the 5th round of the Cup. Come on, Spurs. We're in the hat tomorrow. Henry, what's your quick thoughts on today's match?
Professional performance. I was really happy with it, to be fair. Two goals from Harry Kane. His first one was exceptional. I think the substitutions Conte made were the right substitutions, maybe a little bit later, but if we didn't make the substitutions, someone would have got that goal. And yeah, professional performance. Brighton were, to be honest, they were pretty pony, weren't they? They were awful until maybe 20 minutes in the second half, but I'm happy. Very, very good performance from us. And yeah, we're through to the next round.
Yeah, I agree. It was a professional performance. We did all the right things. We were in control of the game pretty much for most of it. Brighton had a period where they did rally and they got their goal and it looked like the game might turn, but we replied quickly. Just showed we had more gears to go through, that we never really got out of second or third gear in that whole game. Good to see the new players come on. I was impressed with Bentancur. He looked good on the ball,
a player, yeah.
Breaks up the play. Kulusevski, I really like his decision-making. Pace, I thought he was quicker than that, but let's see. It's only his first game. Good to see Harry Kane get a couple of goals. I'll be honest with you, it was all just a bit easy.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
I wasn't expecting that.
We said off stream before we started, it's going to be a real tough game with that diamond in the middle for Brighton, but we just seemed to just walk past it. Every time we got the ball, Brighton were making mistakes continuously at the back. Even their goalkeeper playing it out from the back, there was poor passing. We could have had another 3 or 4 goals today comfortably, and
Easily.
That's not a Graham Potter performance. You know, they're pressing out from the back, they're comfortable in all positions, and we breezed past it, to be honest. I mean, even when we went 1-0 up, I thought, you know what, we're gonna coast this now, and we did. Went 2-0 up, and then, you know, for the entire first half, I don't think Brighton really had a main chance, but comfortable professional performance, and we move on. Yes, we do move on. A couple of super chats here. Another one from Aled. Loving the confidence from Bentancur, so vocal. Yes, we like his performance as well. Another super chat from Will Stewart. Kulu looks like he will need 5 or 6 games to bed in, but Ben Tekers looks ready to go. Want to see him start midweek. Do you know what? There's a good shout for him starting midweek. You know, he played well when he came on. The thing that I always try to look at is when we play well, how good are the opposition? The opposition are good. We know Brighton are good, but how good did they play? They didn't play well today, other than Basuma, who really looked like they were going to trouble us. And I think Brighton were just poor today. Not taking anything away from Spurs, because Spurs, we did what we had to do. Yeah.
And we, like you said, we could have scored 4 or 5 more goals easily. But is this game enough to judge Kulu and Bentancur, justifying them starting the match against Southampton on Wednesday?
I mean, probably not, to be fair. I mean, you are right. We did play well, but Brighton were very poor. That being said, when they did come on, Kulusevski's decision-making in that final third was the right decisions. It was right to lay it off to Harry Kane. It was right to lay it off to Bergwijn. If that's Lucas Moura, I don't think he does those things. I think he's a bit greedy in the final third at times. He
or
does.
Celso or Dele.
Yeah, they like to pull the trigger and be that guy. I think he made a very good point on the watch-along saying, could Kulu be the playmaker? And the more I think about it, he might be in for a shout there. He hasn't got the pace to be a winger. You know, he's not as quick as Bergwijn, he's not as quick as Lucas, but the decision-making in the final third, you know, why not?
Do you know what? He could potentially be the Eriksen replacement. I don't want to get carried away because he's only played like 15 minutes, but just looking at his touch and what he's trying to do, he could be that player.
Yeah.
Another super chat from Powder. Really good to see Romero back on as well. What did you make of Romero today? I thought he had a really good game.
Yeah, I thought he was really, really good. I'd probably give him a 7 or 8 out of 10. Everything his decision-making. The way he can just dribble out from the back. We don't have another defender across the line, left wing back or right wing back, that can do that. He looks so...
What do you mean? Sanchez was doing Cruyff turns.
Jesus Christ.
Sanchez doing Cruyff turns.
Yeah, but he gets, you know, he's Kylie Minogue, mate, spinning around all the time.
Kylie Minogue.
When Romero gets on it, he just looks comfortable. And that's why when you pay the big money, you get good players and better players. And if we can mould our defence around him, we've got a strong back line. You know, he's only 22, 23 years old. I thought he was really, really good today. Unfortunately, the goal comes off a deflected shot from him. But apart from that, you can't really do anything about that.
That's the one thing with Romero, right? He does push quite high up as a defender. He's not scared to go out and engage. And he's a bit rash. So when he slides in, if he doesn't get it, he either gives away a free kick, picks up a yellow,
or puts us in a terrible position.
When he gets it right, it looks brilliant.
Yeah.
It's just, but that's his age. That's where you want. It's a shame he wasn't here 2 years ago because Toby could have taught him.
Yeah, but if we were to bring in a De Vrij, that partnership, he would, you got the experienced head in De Vrij, a title-winning centre-back under Conte, and then you've got that kind of inexperienced defender that makes the rash decisions. It was kind of like when Chelsea had John Terry and David Luiz. John Terry is that leader at the back, but David Luiz make the rash decisions.
Yeah.
That's kind of what
experienced pro.
Yeah, we could have if we bring in another centre-half, but he's still only young. He's still, 22, 23, like I said. And he's
younger, man. I think he's 21, 22, isn't he?
Yeah, he's quality centre-half. If we, with our back line as well, when Dyer gets back in there as well, I think that personally, for me, I think Sanchez, Dyer and Romero is a decent partnership in defence, but a lot of people are saying they'd rather play Ben Davies over Sanchez.
The thing is with Ben Davies, he's a left-sided player. He's a left-footed player. Sanchez playing on the left is a disaster. We saw it against who's that team we lost to in Europa Cup 2-1 away.
Oh, Mura.
Yeah, when
Sanchez was just embarrassing.
That was Sanchez playing on the left.
Yeah.
So I get why fans say that.
And then we don't have a lot of options though, because like Tanganga comes in, he wants to play centre back a lot of the time.
Well, when you play it back free, you need the players to play it. I'm still not convinced we've got the players to play it yet. We are still, as Conte says, we need 2-3 years to build the squad he wants. We've only just listen. It's our first transfer window. We need at least another 3-4 of those windows.
Yeah.
To build the team. I think this summer, I see another centre back coming in. I see another midfielder coming in. Definitely another striker. Probably a right back. Maybe a left back. Who knows? But I see 4 or 5 Conte players coming in.
Yeah. And this is the thing as well.
Maybe even a backup goalie because Galini. I don't think we're going to keep him.
Yeah, we spoke a lot about goalkeepers, didn't we, on the watch long? But I think Conte likes to bring in a lot of level-headed, experienced players. He brought in the likes of Perisic. He brought in Eriksson when he was at Inter. He brought in Lukaku, and then he also brought in young players like Hakimi. So he likes the balance. Whereas Mourinho will just bring in players that are like 32, 33 and get them to do the job. But like I've been preaching on my channel for. Ever since even in the summer when we wanted him, Conte is that good. He just improves the trash we've got. Look at Emerson Royale. He played really well today. No, he'll probably get sent off now against Southampton.
Well, I praised Emerson once in this match, and he just passed the ball to someone else. So, by the way, seeing as we're talking about channels, make sure you get over to Henry Wright TV, sign and subscribe. Get over to my channel, Tottenham Away, sign and subscribe. And of course, we are Tottenham TV. Like the show.
Yeah.
If you haven't subscribed, you better subscribe. Henry, let me just run through a few teams for you, right? And tell me who just a yes or no if you'd take them in the next round of the FA Cup, all right?
Is it matter what stadium or just take them?
No, just take them.
Go on.
Right. Middlesbrough.
Yes, take them.
Chelsea.
No, avoid like the plague.
West Ham.
Take.
Crystal Palace.
Take.
Everton.
Avoid.
They battered Brentford for one.
Not only that, it's because new manager, new bounce, and knowing us, we'd get Everton away and Dele Alli would score the winner. And that would be like salt in the wounds.
Okay, so Everton, you said a no.
Yeah, purely new manager, new bounce. They're going to buy into Lampard instantly, aren't they?
All right.
However, if the game was at home, I'd take it.
Well, no, it's just yes or no.
Then no.
No. Huddersfield.
I'll take.
Manchester City.
Take.
Really?
Yeah, if we get City at home, I fancy us. But then again, if it's away at the empty head, it's curtains.
Then it's a no.
It's 50-50. Okay, it's a no, yeah.
It's a no. Peterborough.
Take.
Southampton.
Take.
Stoke.
Take.
Norwich.
Take.
Luton Town.
Take.
We're through. And tomorrow's game in the FA Cup, I believe, is... So Liverpool, Cardiff, so Liverpool.
Avoid.
And then it's Forest are playing Leicester. I don't know who's going to win that. Would you take Forest or Leicester?
Yeah, take them. Yeah.
Both of them?
Yep. Like I said, all we've got to do is avoid Liverpool, City and Chelsea. I fancy us. Listen, even those three, apart from Chelsea,
so there's
I fancy us to beat anyone at home under Conte, apart from Chelsea, because we have this emotional block that we cannot perform against them. to put it into perspective, we played Chelsea 4 times this season. They scored 8 goals. They were 3-0. They scored 3 goals in 15 minutes at our ground, right? The first game in the Premier League, and 2 of their defenders scored them. Rudiger and Thiago Silva. We cannot beat Chelsea. There is a mental block at the moment, but it's like that thing. As soon as we do beat Chelsea, we will get past it. It's like when Arsenal, for years, Thierry Henry used to, run rings around our defenders, and then we kind of started beating them a bit more. And
then Poch arrived.
Yeah, and then Poch arrived.
Actually, Redknapp beat them, didn't he?
Yeah.
Harry Redknapp beat him.
Even Juan de Ramos beat them 5-1 in the League Cup final.
Oh, I was there.
We got rid of. You get rid of these mental blockages, and it's like eventually you can do it. It's like Chelsea used to beat Arsenal for years, and then Arsenal started beating them, and then it kind of like balanced out.
So out of the 16 teams left,
just avoid the top 3.
We can't get ourselves. So there's 12 teams that we would be confident in drawing against.
Yeah.
So really, you got to say, odds-wise, we should get a favourable draw in the 5th round. I mean, we never know, but
I know exactly what we're going to get.
Go on.
We're going to get Everton, I think. I think we'll get Everton. Everton or Chelsea. That's what we'll get.
If we get Chelsea, I'll give up. If we get Chelsea again this season, I absolutely give up with it. Honestly.
Do you know, I know I don't want to say it, but we are due a win. We have to. They were awful today as well. Their midfield, their defenders are their top goal scorers.
If we draw Chelsea, I want them in the final.
Nah.
I want
in
them
an
the
ideal
final.
world.
Now, do you know why? Because we beat them in the Carabao Cup final 2008, and on a cup final day, Conte can't be defensive, wave the white flag. He's got to go for it, and that's why I think maybe, just maybe, if we do beat them, it's in the final.
In an ideal situation,
and the season's over, so we ain't got to worry about Premier League matches in between.
And they might be further in the Champions League, this and that. Well, in an ideal situation, we want Chelsea to draw West Ham away. They can't win.
Or Liverpool.
And then Man City to get Liverpool away. And then Liverpool to get whoever the wins out the first game. And then we just keep getting Luton Town or
Cambridge.
Or whoever's down the bottom.
If Liverpool, City, West Ham and Chelsea can all draw each other next round, that'd be just wonderful. Wonderful.
Give us... Who's the lowest ranked team in the... Actually, no, don't. Give us someone like...
lowest ranked teams probably... There's Wigan.
Give us Stoke.
Stoke, yeah.
It's a good away day, Stoke.
Huddersfield,
yeah. Palace.
Yeah.
Bournemouth. Any of those teams, even Peterborough. But if we...
Hartlepool.
If we do get, one of the big guns, it better be at home. And you say that as well. Liverpool don't really play the strongest teams in the Cup.
I think what Liverpool do is...
and actually, just quickly, the 5th round is around a week before the League Cup final. So if we get Liverpool or Chelsea, they might have one eye on that.
The thing is, Liverpool showed in the Carabao Cup they can be missing good players.
Yeah, go Jota FC.
They went to the Arsenal fans were celebrating a 0-0 draw at Anfield like they'd won the World Cup. Yeah, we'll take them back to
they had
our
half hour against City.
They went back to their ground, and Mane, Salah, all missing again. Liverpool dominated that game. I think we as fans just underestimate how good Liverpool are.
Yeah, even without Salah and Mane.
Yeah, we underestimate how good they actually are. Klopp's been there for years. Their philosophy, their way of playing, it's embedded, it's ingrained. They've got match winners, and Diaz as well now. He's a player. He's such a good player. So
yeah.
They're
adding fire to an
Liverpool's
already
the only team I don't want to play. We never ever beat Liverpool in cup game. We never. Cup finals,
Would you rather
semi-finals.
Chelsea and Liverpool?
I'd rather Chelsea, yeah. I'd rather Chelsea, honestly.
Nah, not after this season. They can't. The thing is, Chelsea can't do us 5 times in one season. That just will be...
So I want Chelsea then. So I want Chelsea.
I don't even want to think about it.
Honestly, for me, Liverpool have always owned us when it comes to silverware. Chelsea do dominate us, but we do once in a while do something against them. That Carabao Cup final, that win away at their ground, even the Battle of the Bridge, we didn't lose that, we drew. How many times have we beaten Chelsea at our ground under Poch? I get right now...
Wembley as well.
Right? Yeah. I mean, you look at Chelsea now, right? They spent £300 million last summer. Their team is just mental. Their squad is probably the most... Them and City have got the biggest squads, right? We're just starting our transitional phase with Conte. it will come. We will give them a game. It will come in a year or two. We will give them a proper game and probably beat them. But if you said to me this season in the cup, Liverpool or Chelsea, I'll take Chelsea. I do not want Liverpool.
I personally would take Liverpool just because we can't. We've got a mental blockage over Chelsea. I know what you're saying about history. You know, we have been embarrassed by that lot, but you know, I still would take them. Chelsea they've destroyed us. 8-0 in aggregate. Now it's a bit different now though. We've got Romero back, Son's back. You know, Kulu's in the team now. Benson Core's in the team, and Chelsea are playing proper dog shit football.
Just look at tonight. The Brighton didn't play well tonight, but they still created chances, right? If those chances fall to Jota, Mane, Salah, Diaz.
Sadio Mane might not be there though. Is the fifth round before the AFCON final?
Yeah. The AFCON final's tonight, isn't it? What's today? This weekend. The fifth round's in a couple of weeks. They'll be back for it. I just feel that even when Brighton didn't play well, they had chances. If it falls to the right players, it's a different game. And Liverpool have got those players.
Yeah, they got world class talent in the front.
And again, just like when we played Liverpool, all them chances we missed against Liverpool, and we should have beaten them. We've done it again today.
Yeah,
we missed so many chances. The Reggie shot, the Son shot, the ball that fell to Kane, he's hit it into Rosette, the Bergwijn miss, the Son open goal, the Emerson from 6. Honestly, you can't miss chances like that when we play Liverpools and Chelseas. You can't.
Yeah. They'll punish you.
And we do. And we do. So that's why that's why for me, Henry, I was crying out in the transfer window. The two players I wanted more than anything else was a striker and a goal-scoring midfielder. Just to take the weight off Son and Kane a bit.
Yeah.
But
Kulu
it's going
might
to
be
take
up
time.
higher.
It's going to take time.
Only time will tell.
Yeah.
Go on, I'm saying we'll get Everton. Who do you reckon we'll get in the next round?
I think we're going to get a crappy team. I think we're going to get like a Stokey, Huddersfieldy type.
At home?
I don't know where, but I don't think we'll get a big side. I think we'll
get Everton at home. That's my prediction.
I'd rather Everton at home than Goodison.
Yeah, Goodison.
I don't want to go Goodison in the cup.
Nah.
Didn't they knock us out in the cup last year, Everton? 5-4.
Yeah, 5-3. No, it was 5-4. Yeah.
Yeah, it was that
Davinson
crazy.
just got a brace, didn't he?
Davinson sat Dean Cruyff turns. I'm going to call him Davinson Cruyff. Yeah. All right. Let's wrap it up and then we'll go to the fan calling show then.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're happy tonight, aren't we?
Yeah, happy as picking shit.
We're happy.
We're through to the next round. And yeah, we move.
Guys, we'll be with you shortly to do the fan calling show. Spurs are through to next round. We're happy. Hope you're happy. Call us up and tell us what you think. Catch you later.